Hello and welcome back with Talks with Tash. So today I would like to talk about self-worth. That's something that I struggled with, and I finally feel like I'm at a breaking point where I was able to pinpoint what was stopping me in that blockage. So let me first get into explaining what I did to devalue myself and um, things that I did where I did not feel as though I was worthy. That showed that I wasn't worthy. And I wasn't aware of it. It was my ignorance. But now that I am aware of it, I feel like this is where I can jump in and start counteracting that those negative thoughts. Like in the previous video when I had Alice, I'm not going down that rabbit hole with you today. Not today. So let me just start off with I would see others happy and I would be so happy for them and I could see that for them. Like I could see others' worth. And then I would instantly feel like, yeah, I can't see myself. That can't be me, you know. Not realizing that I was doing it. And I would see my friends and people around or people online with nice guys and good guys. That was for them. And I would be like, oh, yeah, that's for them. I could see them. She works hard. She's good. And I would compliment the woman in the relationship and, see how they could go well together and how he could love that person. But in the midst of me seeing that, I would instantly start self-sabotaging myself and feeling as though I can't see that in myself. I would, not knowing that I was doing this, remind you, not aware, I was unaware that I was doing this. I would instantly start to devalue myself by saying, yeah, I could see them like that. And then I would downplay myself, like, yeah, I'm not like that. I can't do that. And I can't do that. Or seeing someone with a career change or getting a promotion. And it's like, yes, I could see her doing that. She works hard. She deserves that. But I could never do that for myself. Why? Why couldn't I do that for myself? I was finally able to answer that question today, actually, through fasting, praying, asking God to send me some answers. And it's funny because this wasn't even on my mind during my fast. It was other things that was on my mind. Like, as you all know, I'm dealing with cancer right now. So, well, I'm not dealing with it. God's dealing with it. But that was one of the things that was on my mind. My health, I'm getting ready to start chemo. So those are things that's on my mind. My finances, things like that. But God felt like, nope, I know what I'm going to bring to you. I know what I'm going to have you work on and contemplate on and meditate on. And He brought up to me, God brought to me my self-worth. And why don't I feel worthy? I tell you. I tell you. So as I started thinking about it, why do I feel that other people are worthy? Other people are worthy of love. Other people are worthy of good jobs. Other people are worthy of blessings. But I did not feel like I was worthy for God's love either. That's deep. I always felt like I was punishing myself. I realized that I didn't feel like that. I realized that I was punishing myself, along with self-sabotaging myself. I realized God revealed to me that a lot of my anger and bitterness towards certain things and people, at the end of the day, it was about my self-worth and how I viewed myself. I can't look for others to see the worth in me if I don't see it in myself. So I'm here today to let you know how important it is for you to value and see yourself worthy. You are worthy of love. You're worthy of God's love. You're worthy of your love. Because at the end of the day, people treat you how you treat yourself. And if you don't see yourself worthy, neither will they. So I had to start telling myself what's not, what's not. So what doesn't define my self-worth, for one. My self-worth is not a reflection of what I went through. My self-worth is not a reflection of my past. My self-worth is not a reflection of my upbringing or my parents and how they view themselves. My self-worth is not a reflection of my environment. My self-worth is not a reflection of my setbacks. My self-worth is not a reflection of other people's opinions. My self-worth is not even a reflection of my accomplishments. My self-worth is, and then I started telling myself what my self-worth was. My self-worth is what I feel about myself. My self-worth is what I know God feels about me, and how I know God feels about me, and how I feel about me at the end of the day. And that is something that I choose to work on every day. I choose to give it to God every day. And I choose to allow God to continue to heal me from the inside out, so that my light can truly shine and I could be a light to others. God is so good because of me realizing my self-worth, it allowed me to get on here and be able to make this video to let you know, whoever's listening, because I know that whoever needs this will find this. Your self-worth is not determined by others' opinions, others' validations, other people's validation, or other people's thoughts of you. Your self-worth starts and begins with how you feel about yourself. If you're a believer, know God, get to know God, and really understand Jesus in understand Jesus in the love that He has for you. If you're not, I'm not here to tell you what you need to do. I'm just here to tell you to start with your self-worth. Okay? And once I realized that it's something I that came to my mind was what I tell my kids at work. Because I'm a special education teacher. And I focus on what my students on. It's not about your setback. It's about your bounce back. So, with that being said, don't focus on your setback. Focus on your bounce back. And your bounce back starts with knowing your self-worth. You better start telling your Alice you're not going and being dragged down that rabbit hole, not today. And if you are dragged down that rabbit hole, like I said, stop and climb right on out. And as you're climbing out, start telling yourself, you are worthy. I am worthy. I am enough. I do believe in myself. I do deserve that nice job. I do deserve that nice whatever it is that you want. I do deserve love. And I do deserve love abundantly. I do deserve to love myself the way I love others. I do deserve to have someone come in and love me and all of me, flaws and all. Why? Because I'm worthy and because you are worthy. So with that being said, climb out that rabbit hole. It's not about your setback. It's about your bounce back. Okay? And start telling yourself every day that you are worthy. I want you to be able to break that cycle of self-sabotaging, because that's what I was doing to myself. It's not about how old you are when you start. It's about just making that first step. Like I said previous in my other video, one step. You start with one step, then another step, and then another step. And then the next thing you know, you're power walking, and then you're running, and then you're soaring. Okay? I want you to soar in your worth. Know your self-worth. And only you will be the one to be able to define you and your worth. Until next time, I'll speak to you guys later. Bye.